Howdy everybody, Cub here. Welcome to Snapshot 19w44a. This is the first snapshot in the last 2 weeks, so let's go ahead and take a look at the changes. First of all, I want to take a look at a change that was in a previous snapshot, but I did not pick up, and that is that armor that is enchanted will now glow in the dark. So, take a look. I'm in the light right now. It looks like I'm just wearing, a regular piece of enchanted armor, nothing too special about it, but as I walk deeper into this cave here, you'll see that actually, yeah, you can now see enchanted armor much better in the dark than you previously could. It's not clear if this is actually a bug or not, or if this is actually intended, but yeah, you do sort of like glow in the dark now if you're wearing enchanted gear, so that's pretty important for things like PvP. We also see some big changes to honey again this week. If we go ahead and look in the crafting table, you can see we now have a recipe for a honey bottle, and that is 1 honey block and 4 glass bottles gives you 4 honey bottles. And then we can just craft these out of the crafting inventory, and you'll see that honey bottles also now stack to 16, so that will make the crafting of honey blocks a little bit easier, and of course honey blocks can be crafted with 4 honey bottles, so yeah, we can go back and forth now between the honey blocks and the honey bottles. Also, I just want to note that you can't stack potions or water bottles at the current time, just honey bottles, so if I try to stack these, see, it doesn't really work, whereas if I spread out some honey bottles and try and stack them, it does, so yeah, not clear if that's going to change or if it's going to stay the same, but looks like right now at least it's staying the same. The Iron Golem's damage progress, i.e. the cracks on its body, now show up based upon a ratio of the Iron Golem's current health to its max health, and of course remember you can now heal Iron Golems with iron ingots just by simply right-clicking on them. And yeah, once you can't right-click on them and once you don't hear that sound anymore, it means they're fully healed. Another great bug fix is that items now no longer despawn after 1 minute instead of 5 when dropped from the creative inventory. Basically, the bug was this. So basically, if I were to drop blocks like this, just by hitting Q over the block in the inventory, those would typically last 5 minutes. But previously, if I did this, those would only last 1 minute. So it was a little bit inconsistent, but that has now been fixed. Both of these will now despawn after 5 minutes instead of this one despawning for some reason after 1. So, a good change right there. Another interesting bug fix is that shulker boxes no longer connect to walls on the side. So you can see right here, it doesn't matter what orientation I place the shulker box in, it does not connect to the wall when it's on the side. But it does still connect to the walls if it's placed on top. So you see it still causes the wall to reach up basically and touch the bottom of it. So yeah, interesting bug fix right there. Shulker boxes no longer connect to walls. And the same thing is true of fences. Shulker boxes will no longer connect to fences either. Parrots will no longer imitate neutral mobs such as polar bears, endermen, zombie pigmen, or wolves. Grass blocks and leaf blocks are no longer colored incorrectly in first-person mode when being held in the hand, and there were also a bunch of other bug fixes that I highly recommend you check out in the changelog in the description below. But anyways, for now, that is going to be it for me from Snapshot 19w44a. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.